All right, it's your girl Lurk once again, span on all y'all so I can talk about it. And y'all should already know where I'm at. Lipstick Alley, Jane Doe Alley, looking at all the gifts that keep on giving, me seeing what all y'all going through and talking about that. And hopefully giving some good advice. I hope that that's what I'm doing. I don't want to just be all up in y'all business and not, giving y'all nothing to reflect on. But even still, I'm going to do it anyway. So today's post, at least the one that I'm seeing just now, is an interesting one. And let's see what it's about. I'm going to call this one Truth and Humor. All right, so this poster says, I met a guy a couple of months ago that I really enjoyed talking to. We're both that funny friend in our respective groups that like to crack jokes, snarky, light back and forth banter. It was cute in the beginning. If he would make a joke about my butt or my hair, it would always follow up with a compliment, and he knew where to respect my boundaries, and I wouldn't say anything out of line. Oh, and he wouldn't say anything out of line. He knew just how to reassure I was okay. He also is kind of self-deprecating. He roasts himself all the time, literally will call himself ugly. I saw these insecure red flags early on, but because I liked him so much, I ignored them. Couple of months later, he started becoming more mean and disrespectful. The jokes stopped being funny. He stops being reassuring, doesn't care if I get mad, and he will go days without speaking to me. He's even gone as far to start throwing comments about his baby's mom to watch me squirm or react. They have a seemingly good relationship, but I don't need to know about her at all. Why are you bringing her up and stuff? Last night, I drew the line when he compared my very important administrative job to a receptionist. Nothing wrong with being a receptionist, but I told him I take a lot of pride in what I do and I'm offended. He doubled down by saying all I do is send emails and stuff. I hung up on him and cried myself to sleep. I feel like a freaking idiot. He's a Pisces if you're into that type of thing. Okay, so this right here is the number one reason why I do not do the whole play fight thing, where I do not do the whole roasting thing, roasting each other back and forth with friends, with partners, whoever. I don't play like that because you know what? As the saying goes, there is truth in humor. And usually when people are, quote unquote, roasting you and, whatever, they're telling you how they truly feel about you with a grin, with a smile. They're telling you exactly how they feel about you under the guise of, it's just jokes. No. There was truth and humor, and all that stuff that he was saying about you in the beginning, he meant those things. But, that was his, he made sure to put a smile on his face to get in good with you so that he could later on continue to nag you. And honestly, I feel like this is a person who has insecurity issues of his own. You said he was self-deprecating and he calls himself ugly. Now there's nothing wrong. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with self-deprecating humor. It can be funny, but honestly, that's also truth in humor. You're telling how you feel about yourself, so he obviously thinks he's ugly. He seems insecure. So that's where he's starting to take those things out on you. You saying a couple of months later, he started to become more mean and disrespectful, and the jokes weren't funny no more because now he's just like, okay, I'm in. I already been telling her how I truly feel. Now I ain't gotta laugh no more. That's what I'm seeing with this. So that's why you always gotta be so careful with this whole roasting thing that people love to do. Anytime you want to know how someone truly feels about you, get into a roast battle. You will see how they truly feel about you. And so he seems very insecure and very disrespectful. He's pitting you up against his baby's mom on purpose. He likes the fact that you're squirming and reacting to it. you said he was roasting your job as a receptionist or anything. Like you said, there's nothing wrong with being a receptionist. People are needing jobs like crazy nowadays, so don't even take offense to it. You know, I know you said you take pride in what you do. Don't mind him. Don't even be offended by someone who thinks that they're ugly and is super insecure. You know what I'm saying? At least you have a job. So many people out here don't. So, but yeah, don't be out here crying yourself to sleep over this dude who he's very insecure. He's been negging you. He probably couldn't wait to, you know, knock you down a notch, you know. That's what they love to do. Insecure people love to try to bring you down. And that was his way of getting in good with you and being able to, you know, pick at you until you crumble. And I hope that you actually leave this person alone, because that's not going to get any better. Like I said, he's already basically told you how he feels about you. He's just no longer smiling when he does it, you know. And yeah, that's, just leave him alone at this point. And yeah, just be careful in the future with guys who are constantly calling themselves ugly or constantly calling themselves, you know, broke or whatever they are. If it's something negative, that's how they truly feel about themselves, and that's how they truly feel about you when they're doing it to you as well. So yes, ladies and gents, we have to be very, very careful about who we allow into our space and the things that they say. Watch what people say, because there is always some truth in there, you know. So yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think that, what do you think about roasting? What do you feel like, you know, people can roast each other and it doesn't mean anything, no harm, or you know, like it's all in good fun? Or do you feel like you shouldn't do those things? Like, you shouldn't roast people because it's mean. And it is. I'm not a fan of roasting at all. I feel like you have to have the skin for that. I don't think that I have thick enough skin to just sit there and roast, because I'm going to get pissed and it's probably going to be a fight. So, so y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comments below. Yeah, this one was an interesting one. So I hope to see what y'all have to say about it in the comment section below. All right, thanks for lurking with me today. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.